and to just be aware of where it is, and to, if it comes near you, to be super conscious about, don't go outside and wait till it passes. So, but that was the first thing they talked about. They talked a lot about, and they said some of the kickoff to this whole thing, it happens in the United States around the economy. Some of the first messages were about economic turmoil in the United States. But they talked about that economic turmoil, it leads to chaos around our leadership, which I think is going to manifest this October. That I think we will have I don't think the election will look anything like people think it will look. I think it will be chaotic. And they said it would lead to the separation of the states, not through civil war, but through kind of just general secession, that the states will start to secede from the United States. So major, major changes to our country, to this country, to the one I live in. And they said that then there's relationships there that then play out in the rest of the world. So for example, they said that China would then assert its dominance over Taiwan. And they said that Japan would try to rally the rest of the world against China. And in the long run, they said China, in the long run, it falls apart. They said in the long run that China becomes separated just like the United States does. They said that it loses its central leadership. And they said there'll be difficulties during that period, because there's no longer the central distribution of things. So it'll be hard for people for a little while in China in terms of just distributing goods and getting things out, because there's no longer a central, it's like the central focus falls apart. And so that is something. So in general, I mean, there's so much here. Because of the chaos and the climate